Shalom, shalom. This is the brothers of back with another lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying. I'd like to start off by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders apostle and elder bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments until the return of Yahushai. Alright, so let's get into it. So I'm just looking down into my tablet. Bear with me, Israel. So I'll start off. It says here in Micah 2 and 10, Arise, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Ye have, you see, again, this earth is polluted, man. You can't make it in this world, man. The only way for you to make it in this world is if you sell out to the devil, man. Right? It is polluted, it shall destroy you. Because if you don't wake up, if you stay in the darkness, that's what it means to be asleep. Right? Because the Lord has put a deep spirit of slumber, the deep spirit of sleep unto the 2/3. Therefore, they will not wake up to the understanding that Esau Edom is the devil, that they have enemies, and that they have to turn back to the Lord and serve him in truth and sincerity. Right? So therefore, without that knowledge, they're going to be destroyed with the heathens. Right? Furthermore, it says here in Haggai 1 and 6, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothed you, but there is none warm. He that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. So at the end of the day, this is a wicked system that has for goal to oppress the Israelites. At the end of the day, this whole system is based on keeping the Israelite man in perpetual abasement. Right? So this is why this is not our rest. This place was not made. This system is not set up for us to be established. It's not set up for us to win. You have to understand and come to the knowledge that this system was actually made by our enemies. Our enemies are setting up the system to keep us low, to keep us under them, right? To keep us in a base state, right? Because at the end of the day, when it says you earn wages and earn wages to put into a bag with holes, that bag with holes, that money is going to end up back into the hands of Esau Edom. So at the end of the day, it's just a recycling. You end up getting money, you end up getting paid, and that money, it really pays your bills, pays your food, and that money goes right back into the pockets of Esau Edom. That you might make $800 every 2 weeks, but out of that $800, out of that you got $800 out of, like, let's say 10,000. You see, out of $10,000, you got 800. Okay, Esau Edom is just giving you crumbs, and I'm being generous. It might be way more. Esau Edom is just giving you enough to keep you in that right race. Because at the end of the day, the money that you're making him 10 times more, 100 times more, right? Because again, this is a wicked society, right? It's not set up for us to win. And again, it says here in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So therefore, the system that is established was established by the wicked, the enemy of Israel. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? It says here in Daniel 7 and 25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. So he's a blasphemer, even to the point where it says he covered the faces of the judges. That's even putting himself as the Most High, as the people of the Lord, calling themselves that they are the Jews. You see, when this is all lies and blasphemy, okay? They're speaking great words against the Most High, and he shall wear out the saints, right? That goes into slavery even to this day. This captivity is draining, man, right? It gives you a sense of liberty, but it's really oppression to the fullest, man, right? Now it's in your mind, like, fudge, man. This is hell, man. The Lord couldn't come any sooner, man. Baba Koshai, come and destroy this place, because this is hell, man. Oppression at every side, man. This is what they call pressure from above, pressure from below, man. You see? Everywhere you look, you're getting oppressed, man. Literally our back is against the wall, man. And I'm not saying there's no Jakes out there that are doing good. There might be some Jakes in the truth that are doing good, They have their life in order. Everything's good, right? But we're still, regardless, you're still gonna have to go through oppression. You're still going through oppression. You're still facing demons. You're still fighting a spiritual fight, man. Regardless, all right. So it says here, and they shall think, and they shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change the times and the laws. So think, turning the things upside down, making evil good and good evil. Okay, and they shall be given unto his hands until the time and the dividing of time. It says here in Job's 10:18, wherefore wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb, and that I had given up the ghost, and no eye had seen me. So Job is basically saying it would have been better for me to die, man, than never even to be a stillborn. Okay, and if it would have been better for me to not even step into this world, man, because at the end of the day, it's when you're in the spirit realm, everything's blessed. And ultimately, that's why babies cry when they're born. Why? Because they left the spirit that enter into a physical body and realizes that now he's in this world, and this world is polluted. Because when he was in the spirit realm, everything was all right. Everything was in proper order. Okay? So basically, Job is saying it would have been better for me to stay in the spirit realm. Okay? I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Cease then and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. Before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadows of death. Which is this is speaking of America. America is that place that land of darkness and the shadows of death. Because at every corner, death lurks. Okay, everywhere you look, you might end up killed in Babylon the Great, man. And even then, it's dark because the law, statutes, and commandments are not implemented in that place. This is the headquarters of wickedness in the world, man. All right. It says here, a land of darkness, as darkness itself, and of the shadows of death, without any order, and that order goes into the law, statutes, and commandments. The law, statutes, and commandments, the way of righteousness that the Lord has set up and given unto his people, the Israelites, is not being pushed forth in this society. Even if they push a fact that even if they have the Bible in the court system, even if they when they elect a president, he swears on the Bible. That's just for show, man, because they understand that this book is true, and this book is powerful. They understand that the words of the scriptures are powerful, but they can't unlock it because it's not for them. Okay, that's why they use it. Okay, they use it without understanding. Okay, but again, it says this land is without any order, and where the light is as darkness, right? Because they say that evil is good and good is evil. They're turning of things upside down, right? It also says here in Isaiah 60:1, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. But again, gross darkness shall rise upon the people. These people, that's the 2/3 of Israel, and that's the rest of the heathens. All these people, everyone that you're seeing walking around, if they're not in the truth, your wife, your children, your parents, all these people that are not in the truth, they are against Yahweh. If they're not in the truth, they are against Yahushai. Did not Yahushai say, who is my family, who is my mother, who is my sister, who is my brother? Those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments and do the will of the Father. Those are my family, right? So those are the people that are not in gross darkness. Okay, because as the ruler of the city is, so is the citizens, right? And again, the earth was given unto the hands of the wicked, and this is why this is not our rest, because the whole world is under darkness. Okay, it says here in Matthew 24:35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. Like I said, they understand. The people in the world, they understand that there's some kind of power in this truth, but they don't have the full understanding of it. Okay, even when the pastors, they read the Bible, they don't have the understanding. Okay, it says here in Revelations, but again, the heaven and earth shall pass away, meaning this rulership shall pass away. But the words of Yahweh Basham El Shai, the kingdom to come, will never pass away. They're going to be eternal. Okay? It says here in Revelations 21:3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. The Israelites are going to be the people of the Most High, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. So that's the comfort. That's our rest. When Yahushua comes back and takes over the whole world and gives and puts crowns on our head, man. You see, when he puts that crown on your head, you made it. Then you can rest. The Lord will give us rest. As it says, give me a second, bear with me. It says here in Matthew 11:28, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and lowly, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Right? So it's not. So it says keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is not grievous. It's at the end of the day, showing love unto your neighbors. Showing love unto your neighbors and showing the fear of the Most High, showing that you have understanding and wisdom. Okay, but again it says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. That's everyone, man. Well, this is pertaining to the Israelites, but all Israelites are laboring and are heavy laden, because those Edomites, man, these nations are putting heavy burdens upon us, man. You know, to pay our bills, to run, to survive, just to survive in this society, man. It's a burden, man. You don't even feel like you're living, you feel like you're surviving. You see? This is the situation that most people are in, man. Living paycheck to paycheck. This is not a way to live. That means if you miss that paycheck, you don't know what's gonna happen unto you, man. Okay? And we know that the times that we're in, a lot of jobs are gonna be cut off. We're gonna go into a stagflation. The society, this economy is about to crumble. Okay? So how much more is this going to be your risk, man? If you're not prepared, and of course most of these people are going to be caught unaware. The day of the Lord is going to catch them by surprise. First off, these people are not aware of the things and the calamities that's about to happen. The Lord blessed us to have a understanding of what's going to happen before it happens, man. So we're not going to be troubled. We're not going to be well, in a sense, we might be troubled, but we're not going to be surprised at the things that are happening, because we already have an inside scoop. The Lord reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So the Lord already gave us this understanding, right? But again, the Lord said to come unto him, ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So the Lord will give us rest. This world cannot give you rest. It can only give you oppression, pollution, and destruction. That's what comes with the world, man. If you decide to walk the broad way, if you choose to walk the broad way, it will lead you unto death and destruction. Okay? So it says here, I'll read it again. Revelation 21:4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So meaning the oppression, as it says, oppression shall not rise up a second time. Oppression meaning this kingdom, okay? Because this kingdom is a signification of bondage, right? The Lord will bring us into Egypt again. He will bring us again into the house of bondage under the Edomites, okay? Because the Edomites are the modern day Egyptians, okay? So the former things are passed away. So this kingdom is passed away. This oppression is passed away. The Lord will wipe away our tears. He's going to take away the pain. He's going to take away death. And this is what we're waiting for, man. Our salvation. We're waiting for our rest. You know how long Jacob's been waiting to actually rest? Not take a nap. Actually rest, man. Feel rested. Waking up like he's good, man. Not waking up to the sound of an alarm to tell you to go to work, man. This is hell. This is oppression. But again, Yahushua, when he comes, oppression shall not rise up a second time. And this is what we're waiting upon, man. Right? So it says here, he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I will make things new. And he said unto me, Write, for all these words are true and faithful. So this is our rest. This is what we're basing our faith upon. We're waiting upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to give us rest, not for the world to give us rest, because at the end of the day, this world shall pass away, heaven and earth shall pass away, and those that are involved in the broad way are gonna end up destroyed. Okay. So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. Come out of her, my people, that should be partaker of his sins. So pray and seek after the Lord, that you may obtain mercy, and that you may obtain salvation and get beamed up in the time of destruction, right? In the time of destruction, even in the time of distress, in the time of Jacob's trouble, that the Lord may be with you and show mercy and deliver you from whatever situation you're in. All right. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash. Salutation, DTL Baba Ba, Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Shalom. DTL Baba Ba, Shalom.